But Rumble ain't down with black people. Rumble is a right-wing platform. It is a MAGA platform.
By the way, everything's a work in progress, chat. I'm going to start having the Rumble chat on the screen. Yes, the Rumble chat will be on the screen. By the way, get over to Rumble. You got to make a username. Get your OG username real quick. Feel me? We got to build our own community over there. As opposed to what everybody's thinking. Just like when we were on Twitch and anywhere else, we got our own community rocking. That's just what it is. We got our own community. In short, why Rumble? Akademiks was in a very interesting part of his streaming career. And not only did I like Rumble as a platform, I think it's allowed a lot of creators to say what they want to say and do what they want to do in terms of making content. I thought it was a great place to move my audience, right? That could support us. The CEO, I have a direct connection with him. He's going to be supporting our content, and we could build our community here. Not that it's completely cut off from other places, but a place that would support us like how we would support it.
Meanwhile,
this is a classic case of the search of the cheapest Negro. Yes, they are paying him quite well. By cheap, I'm talking about having some boundaries, to have some pride in yourself and not be willing just to sell your entire race out, because he knows who Rumble is. But he's taking the bait and the price. So it's a case of the cheapest Negro, in my opinion, and it's just unfortunate.
All right, guys. So I got to tell you, I don't watch a lot of Roland Martin. However, I did stumble across this video of him discussing the partnership that Rumble has with DJ Akademiks, because this guy has gone into full-blown meltdown mode with a batshit crazy conspiracy theory about how Rumble signing DJ Akademiks is the Republican Party's attempt to target black men. Right? Yes, I'm so serious. This is what this guy is spewing on his channel, that Rumble, which is an independent platform from the Republican Party, signing DJ Akademiks is Republicans targeting black men, and he's mad about it. He's pissed that DJ Akademiks is signing with Rumble. Now, if you guys don't know who DJ Akademiks is, DJ Akademiks is a hip-hop guy, right? He's a hip-hop talking head, and he signed a deal with Rumble. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys why this makes sense for Rumble and why this makes sense for somebody like DJ Akademiks, because Roland Martin cannot explain that to his audience without using race, okay? And this is why I'm actually responding to this video, is because one of the things that fascinates me the most about the race hustlers is that these people claim to be so smart, so intelligent, right? I have a woke degree, okay? This is what they say. But when it comes down to analyzing politics or business, they can't analyze anything without race, right? And that is what Roland Martin's gonna do here, because it seems like he does not really understand the obvious business reason for why this makes sense for DJ Akademiks and Rumble. Instead, he tries to make this a racial and political thing when it's just not. Again, I'm not sure if these people are ignorant when it comes to business. They don't have the ability to analyze business, or this is a part of their grip, right? Every situation, everything in politics, everything in business is racial, right? It's probably a little bit of both, okay? So I want to talk about this, because this is probably one of Roland Martin's sillier segments, okay? So y'all can laugh at it. But before we get into it, again, this is a business conversation, so I have to talk to you guys about some business. And that is why the sponsor of this video is Noble Gold. The second and third largest bank runs in history happened last month. And the federal government is taking steps to secure all deposits, because, you know, the Biden administration, the last thing they want is another banking crisis under his administration coming up before the election. And you know what that means? The Democrats love to spin their way out of any problem, which means more money printing. Thousands have approached Noble Gold Investments to secure their wealth with gold. Gold is the most stable asset outside of government control. Hurry and go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth and get a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin if you qualify. noblegoldinvestments.com, noblegoldinvestments.com. But remember, there's always a risk of investment and there's no guarantee of any kind. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it.
In 2016, Donald Trump increased the numbers of Republicans got from black men. We saw the impact of that in the 2018 midterm elections, and then we saw it again in 2020. So you may ask, well, what is at play? And you got the folks out there who, again, and I can tell you, I see exactly what the strategy is, because what Republicans are doing, what they are suggesting is that, you got a group of black men out there who feels as if no one listens to them, no one talks to them. And so I see how they begin to parrot the right-wing talking points. I see when I did interviews with the Breakfast Club and Vlad TV and Ebro in the mornings, when they jump on these message boards, and you can always see the same language. You ain't nothing but a shield for the Democrats, and you trying to get us to vote Democrat. I had one fool say, you were trying to get us to vote for Hillary. Well, fool, she was running against Trump. So what are you saying? You want a Trump?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Right? That's what I'm saying personally, right? I don't know about that person, but yeah, I mean, that's the gist of what's being said there. Yeah, we want Trump.
Same thing. You trying to support Biden. He's running against Trump. And so I need y'all to understand what's going on. So a move took place today. And
okay, this guy can't fathom. He can't fathom the idea of a black man saying, hey, I like Trump, right? Or that I would rather vote for Trump than a Democrat. This dude, he can't fathom it. He can't comprehend that idea. Amazing.
Announcement was made where the right-wing streaming platform Rumble.
The right-wing streaming platform Rumble. We're going to talk more about that. But I want you guys to understand and listen to how he's framing this, okay?
Now, they trying to compete with YouTube, all right? But this is an absolute right-wing platform called Rumble. So they signed an exclusive deal with DJ Akademiks to live stream on their platform 3 to 5 times a week. Now, this is the press release that they put out. Rumble, now this is a publicly traded company, Rumble, the video sharing platform, announced today that the popular media personality DJ Akademiks will live stream exclusively on Rumble 3 to 5 days a week. Known for his authentic voice, DJ Akademiks is a powerful culture entertainment influencer with 5.2 million Instagram followers and 2.76 million YouTube subscribers. The Jamaican-American podcaster will cover the latest news in hip-hop music along with a satirical take on top headlines. Now, he says, I look forward to being one of the first to bring music and cultural conversations to a platform like Rumble. There have been many bad decisions at larger platforms where they haven't put creators first and they are disconnected to the community. I feel now is an inflection point for streaming platforms. I couldn't be more excited to lead this effort on a platform that puts creators first. But here's the question. Do they put black people first?
Guys, do you see what I'm talking about? How does this man pivot from DJ Akademiks saying that, look, I want to go to a platform that puts creators first. DJ Akademiks, I guess you can say he's black. I don't know. He's Jamaican, right? So I don't know. But regardless, he's close, okay? He's either black or he's very close, okay? Effectively, he's black. This guy, Roland Martin, is saying, well, but did they put black people first? It's like, okay, what does that mean? What are you talking about? They literally just gave a black person an exclusive deal. I don't think this is really about race, right? I think this is more about business. It's about what DJ Akademiks is saying here, which is that unlike YouTube, Rumble actually gives a damn about their creators, okay? And they are making it a creator-first platform, which is what YouTube used to be, right? Until corporate advertising and the woke companies took over, right? Rumble's saying, no, we're going to actually cater to our creators. That's a big, big, big issue that creators have had with YouTube, which is why it makes sense for somebody like DJ Akademiks to work with Rumble, okay? Because DJ Akademiks is in a space where you really can't say everything that you really want to say, right? Because, again, the YouTube gods would lay down a hammer, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but let's keep going.
Now, I'm trying to explain to you, and I want y'all to be very clear. The Republican strategy And it's to how can they appeal to black men, and they are specifically trying to target them. Hey, pull up the photo from the UFC fight this weekend. Oh, you had this photo of Joe Rogan and Trump with Mike Tyson in the photo. Yep, that was this weekend.
I wanted to see the photo of DJ Akademiks, right, with Trump. Right, I wanted this guy know that DJ Akademiks is actually a Trump supporter, right? Does he know? Okay, because if he knew, he'd probably go on a full-blown meltdown. But he clearly doesn't like seeing black men, right, with Trump. He don't really like that.
I want y'all to understand what's going on here. I need y'all to understand. The Republican Party knows black women hate them more than anybody else. There's no group that hates Republicans more than black women.
And they just so happen to be the most hypnotized group as well, too. The most brainwashed group, right? Again, what a quinky dink.
But the Republicans are specifically going after certain black men. Now look, they could try to play this, Rumble, no, we're trying to be legitimate. And see, let me tell you how they try to play it with me. So you know I got my podcast on iHeart's platform. Well, I was asked, because they have to ask me, will I do certain readings? Because I ain't just reading anybody's stuff. So I've turned down other advertisers. Rumble wanted to run an ad on my podcast. Hell fucking no.
Sounds to me like you just gave up some free money, my guy. Right? I'm just saying.
Let me say it again. I absolutely said hell no to Rumble running an ad on my podcast. Why? Because I know what Rumble's about. Who's one of their shareholders? Dan Bongino. Y'all pull up who Dan Bongino is. Dan Bongino, former Secret Service agent, right-wing hack on Fox News. Right.
And what are you, right? Are you not a left-wing hack that's on no news? You're on no major news channel? Now, again, I want you to understand the argument this person is making and why it's so silly. Okay? Why he's really pulling for straws here. His argument is that Republicans are targeting black men through Rumble because Rumble is owned by Dan Bongino. Therefore, Rumble is just right-wing. Rumble is not right-wing. Okay? And this is why you know this guy, he has no clue what he's talking about. If he knew what he was talking about, he would understand that Rumble does not have a right-wing bias. They're actually anti-establishment, right? Rumble is anti-establishment. The market opportunity that they see is a platform for anti-establishment or out there creators that are not super beyond the pale, right? But not necessarily, but in the gray area for YouTube, right? That is, they understand that's a huge portion of people like, for example, Andrew Tate, Sneeko, right? In which DJ Akademiks, he's associated with them. DJ Akademiks is associated with Sneeko, with Tate, with Aiden Ross. A lot of these guys that, some of them are still on YouTube. Some of them have been kicked off of YouTube. But again, they're not necessarily super friendly with YouTube because of the nature of the things they talk about and how they talk about those things. So DJ Akademiks understands that, Rumble understands that, and that's why this partnership works from a business perspective. It has absolutely nothing to do with politics as much as it has to do with the fact that Rumble realizes that there's a market for anti-establishment creators, right? Look at Russell Brand. Russell Brand is not right-wing, right? I actually believe he's a left-winger, but he's like an anti-establishment guy. Again, kind of like Jimmy Dore. And he signed a deal with Rumble as well, too, to do live streams, I believe. So again, this idea that Rumble is a right-wing platform because it's being run by Dan Bongino is just ignorant, right? He doesn't really know what he's talking about. Also, on top of that, I want to understand why this logic doesn't work because business and politics are two different things, right? Most often, business influences politics. Okay, like for example, the Black News Network, the defunct one that failing journalist Mark Lamont Hill worked at, that platform was owned by Republicans, right? A black Republican and this white guy, right? But it was a progressive channel targeted towards black people, right? All the opinions on that channel were overwhelmingly progressive. Does that mean that the Black News Channel was right wing? Again, according to Roland Martin, it would mean that it was right wing. When clearly it's not right wing, it's left wing. It was right wingers who made a left wing platform because they saw a business opportunity. It was a bad business opportunity, obviously, but it was a business thing. Roland Martin apparently is not smart enough to be able to do that level of analysis, right? Again, because he's too busy trying to race hustle instead of examining what's actually going on here, which is that there's a very anti-establishment movement that is going to Rumble, and that is what Rumble is taking advantage of. Again, this guy wouldn't know because he is the establishment, right? And he supports the establishment. He's a shield. He's a left-wing establishment shield. Therefore, again, he probably doesn't have the ability to actually analyze and see what's going on.
Right-wing hack on the radio, that's who Dan Bongino is. Y'all need to understand what's going on here.
You don't understand what's going on, right? How can you explain something to your audience when you don't actually really know what's going on? You don't understand it.
And so Rumble, by signing DJ Akademiks, they're throwing the money at him. But understand what they're trying to do. Be aware of the content on Rumble.
There's left-wing content on Rumble too, bruh. Right? There's far-left guys that have been banished from YouTube for having anti-establishment opinions about the wrong thing. Like, for example, there are plenty of lefties who've been punished by YouTube because they have the wrong opinion on Ukraine. It happens, right? Or they have the wrong opinion on the vaccine. It happens, right? It's plenty of that. Plenty of that.
So they would love for the black men and the other folks who listen to DJ Akademiks to come on over to Rumble and support their platform, but Rumble ain't down with black people.
Rumble's not down with black people. Again, let's listen to how he comes to his conclusion. Rumble's not down with black people, but I'm pretty sure Rumble clearly is down with black people because they have black creators, right, that they're paying. Okay, they're giving money to, right? And I'm pretty sure they will welcome all viewers, right? Not just black men. They will welcome all viewers. But because the platform is run by Dan Bongino, that means that Rumble is not down with black people.
Rumble is a right-wing platform. It is a MAGA platform.
MAGA platform.
That's what it is.
A MAGA platform. It's a right-wing MAGA platform. Therefore, Rumble is not down with black people. They don't like black people because it's a MAGA right-wing platform. Now, his evidence that is MAGA/right-wing is because Dan Bongino owns it. Again, this is the type of analysis that this guy is doing, and he's supposed to be some type of intellectual, right? He's supposed to be the top of the game, right? The top of the top, right? This is kindergarten stuff, right? This is embarrassing. He should delete this video, bro. Like, real talk, he should delete this video.
And that's what it was created for. Now, they're trying to sit here and spin themselves, oh no, we don't have any particular ideology. In fact, here's the bottom of the press release about Rumble. Go to my iPad. Rumble is a high growth, I want y'all to see this here. Rumble is a high growth, neutral video platform that is creating the rails and independent infrastructure designed to be immune to cancel culture. Rumble's mission is to restore the internet to its roots by making it free and open once again. For more information, visit corp.rumble.com. Now let me explain something to y'all. Pull a statement up again. See, Randy, you don't have to say you're neutral if you're not. That's the first giveaway, y'all. The fact that they're saying they're neutral, they're trying to get, that's the bullshit of Fox News being fair and balanced.
Well, they're saying they're neutral because that's a part of the core value proposition, which is that YouTube is not. YouTube is clearly left-wing. Most of these social media platforms are left-wing, right? They're overtly left-wing. We're neutral. We're not right-wing. We're not left-wing. We're neutral. And I believe that they're actually really, again, anti-establishment. That's really what they are, okay? That's really what they are.
Then they're creating the rails and independent infrastructure to be immune to cancel culture. Let me explain what that means. They were created because right-wingers who spread misinformation on YouTube were getting kicked off of YouTube.
Well, I mean, the misinformation, at the time, YouTube said it was misinformation, but over time, YouTube came to realize that the misinformation was actually true information. Again, that was wrong. That was wrong.
Do y'all see the game plan?
No, because you're not making any damn sense, right? This is one of the silliest segments I've ever seen in my life, okay? I mean, again, he clearly just doesn't understand the business part of it, or he just refuses to say it to his audience the truth. Again, this grand conspiracy is just, it's silly, right? Rumble is a platform that is making moves because YouTube has created a market opportunity by kicking off good creators because they have the wrong opinions. And there's also the angle of YouTube being beholden to woke advertising companies who don't want their advertisements on certain, people's content. And Rumble basically making their platform less dependent on advertiser revenue. Okay, they're trying to help creators monetize in other ways besides just ads on video. That is what they mean by being immune from cancel culture. Basically being immune from corporate America and their advertising dollars. And now Rumble has realized that, and they've understood that, okay, there is demand for more anti-establishment creators, people who are not just going along with the mainstream narrative, and they're taking advantage of it. Now, I actually was looking at Rumble the other day because, I was like, wow, maybe I should buy some shares of Rumble, right? Which I am. But I think it's a little bit overvalued right now. And that's because it's operating at a loss, which I mean is expected for a startup, but the revenue is only like 40 million. That's what it was last year. And those revenues do not nearly justify the valuation of that company, okay? So I'm going to hold off, right? I'm going to hold off. But, I think Rumble, again, they're making moves and they're basically trying to attract as many people as they can to the platform. And they're taking advantage of, the fact that YouTube is just becoming more and more and more left-wing and intolerant of, certain opinions. And people like Roland Martin are melting down over it and crying foul because you have black creators that are going to Rumble saying, look, this platform takes care of me. Again, it's amazing how that works. This guy is, again, such a shield for the establishment Democrats. But he wants to act like he's some type of revolutionary crusader, and he's just simply not. Again, videos like this kind of prove it. This was definitely an establishment Democrat take here. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.